book scholars, this is the way. We start our day. We got the knowledge, yep, to go to college. Yes, but don't stop there. No, go anywhere. This is the way. We start our day. Hey, book scholars, where's the party at? Right here in these books. Hey, book scholars, what time is it? What time is it, Simba? It is time to motivate you. Good morning, book scholars, and welcome to Monday Word Study. Hopefully, you all had an amazing weekend, or relaxing weekend, or both. We're going to get right into it. Today, we're going to continue going over simple subject and simple predicate. What is a simple subject? A simple subject is who or what the sentence is about. Who or what is the sentence about? What is a simple predicate? A simple predicate is the action or the verb that the noun is doing. Now, last week we practiced figuring out what the action is in the sentence or what the verb is, and then asking yourself who is doing that action. That's a really good way to figure out the simple the simple predicate and the simple subject. So we're going to set up our board or your piece of paper, whatever you have. We have S for simple subject, and we have SP for simple predicate. Now I'm going to read the sentence twice. You're going to read it the third time, and you're going to write down the simple subject and the simple predicate. Today's sentence is, Simba climbed up the tall tree. Simba climbed up the tall tree. Ask yourself, what is the verb, what is the action, and who or what is doing that verb? Go. Alrighty, friends, I have figured out the simple subject and the simple predicate. Hopefully you guys have done the same. If you are not done, pause the video, and when you press play, we can go over it together. Alrighty, friends, if the first thing you did was figure out what action or verb is happening in the sentence, and you said that the simple predicate is climbed, I said I gave your brain a kiss. Mwah. Great job. Now, who is doing the climbing? What's the noun that climbed? Simba. So if you put simply Simba, because he or whatever you want Simba to be at this, actually I guess Simba's a boy, is the one doing the climbing, he is therefore the simple subject, who or what the sentence is about. Awesome job. Next up, we have more grammar. This time it's going to be, a little more rigorous, a little more challenging. We're going to find verbs within a sentence. So we know there are two types of verbs. What are they? If you said one type of verb is a action verb, I said give your brain a kiss. Mwah. Another type of verb is a being verb, and we know, hopefully by now, you should know your being verbs are is, am, are, was, were, and will be. It is super important that you know that those words are being verbs. Today we're going to read a passage, and your job is to figure out the verbs, the action verbs, and the being verbs in the sentence. So right now we're going to set up our slate by writing down verbs. Boop, boop. And today I want to do 12 lines. It's always safe, nice and safe. Passage is a little long. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Just like today and every day, now we have a little bit more space, or now we have space down here in case we find more. All right, so I'm going to read the passage the first time. You can follow along and ask yourself, are there any action verbs, or being verbs in this sentence, or in this passage, I should say. And it goes a little something like this. Maya's family was walking on a road that goes from one end of the Appalachians to the other. It is called the Appalachian Trail. Maya and her family had started near their home in Maryland. A native of Maryland, Maya had never seen her state before. A native is someone who was born in a place. The family's first stop was in West Virginia. Any actions that Maya, or the family did? Let's see. I'm going to have the passage here. Your being verbs there. Figure out the being verbs and the action verbs. And before I say go, please make sure you're going sentence by sentence and taking your time. Got it? Got it. Alrighty, friends. Go. Alrighty, friends, I have figured out all of the being and the action verbs in the sentence. If you have not, it is okay. Finish up by pausing the video, and then when you're done, press play and we can go over it together. So I actually ended up finding 13. Thank goodness for that extra space because I was able to put it down here. So let's go over it sentence by sentence. Maya's family was walking on a road that goes from one end of the Appalachians to the other. Maya's family. Well, we have a few being verbs. We have was. Let me make sure I'm on the screen. Yep, was. And what was the action they were doing? They was walking on a road that goes. That is a action verb from one end of the Appalachians to the other. Sentence number 2. It is called the Appalachian Trail. Is a being verb. Don't forget those being verbs. Maya and her family had started near their home in Maryland. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. It is called. It is the being verb right here. I'm sorry, the action verb is called. In the next sentence, Maya and her family had started near their home. Had is a being verb that isn't on our list, or is a type of verb that isn't on our list. But started, so to start is an action. Near their home in Maryland. A native of Maryland, Maya had never left her state before. Maya had another type of verb, left, action. She had never left her state before, so it's kind of like she stayed put. A native is someone who was born in a place. Is, being verb. Was, being verb. And to be born is an action. The family's first stop was in West Virginia. Again, was, being verb. If you notice, when there's a being verb, there's usually an action verb right after. Like was born or was walking. That is a rule that you could follow sometimes, not all the time. Usually where there's a being verb, there's usually an action verb right after. So hopefully you're noticing that. And hopefully you got a good amount of these. You guys are doing amazing. I'm seeing all of your great work, and I want you to keep it up. Alrighty, friends. Next up we have dictation. Alrighty, friends. I'm going to say the sentence twice. You're going to say it the third time. I want you to be thinking of those proper writing habits as you're writing down the sentence. I'm not going to go over them just yet because I want you to be thinking about them. I want you to challenge yourself, and we'll go over them after. Alrighty, friends. The sentence for today is, did you actually see snow on Saturday morning? Again, oh my goodness, I'm so wrong. I'm so sorry, friends. Let me reverse. The sentence is, did it actually snow on Saturday morning? Did it actually snow on Saturday morning? Say it with me. Did it actually snow on Saturday morning? 7. Go. Alrighty, friends, I am all done with my sentence. Hopefully you are too. If you're not done, actually, it's okay. Just pause the video, and when you're ready, we can go over it together. If you had the words, did it actually snow on Saturday morning? I said, give your brain a kiss. Mwah. You had all 7 words down and you were listening very carefully. Now let's go over our writing habits. Every sentence should start with a capital letter. Did you start with a capital D? If you did, I said, give your brain a kiss. Mwah. Every sentence ends with a punctuation mark. Now, if you put a question mark, because this is a question sentence, I'm literally asking, did it actually snow on Saturday? I said, give your brain a kiss. Mwah. Awesome job, friends. Now let's go word by word. check if you wrote down these words correctly. Did is a heart word. D-I-D, did. It is a heart word. I-T, it. Actually. Actually is a really tough word, so it should have been one that you stretched out. Now, actually is a word that I know from reading books that have this word in it. So I know for sure that it is spelled Actually. Now, friends, if you spelled it phonetically and you wrote act, so we don't really say actually, but so if you wrote ooh, uh, actually, something like that, and you stretch it out based on the sounds that you heard, really great job. Now you could have written it in a different way, no big deal. As long as you use your sounds to spell it out. Snow. Sn. O-W says O or ow. This is another word that I know how to spell because I've seen it in a ton of books. S-N-O-W. On is a heart word. O-N. On. Saturday. Sat. You are to R control vowel. D-A. Day. Saturday. Another word that I see in our calendar every single day, that I saw in our calendar every single day, and I know how to spell it in a snap. Morning. Or another R control vowel. If you only wrote R, M-R, you're saying mer, not or. So make sure you're putting that vowel when you have an R control vowel. Or n. Morn. Ing. I-N-G says ing. So if you wrote M-O-R-N-I-N-G, ya será que ver que es mwah. This is how you spell morning, and the way I've seen it in a book. Now, ask yourself, is there anything in your sentence that you should have capitalized? If you capitalize the S in Saturday because days of the week and months are capitalized, acera, give your brain a kiss. Mwah. Very good job, friends. I know you all did an amazing job on your sentences, and I want you to keep up the great work because you guys have been and will continue to do an amazing job. I miss you guys. Happy Monday, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Oh, wait. Where's Simba? Bye.